All right. Back again. Yes, sir. Go ahead and switch that. What's up, everyone? Back. Week 2. Last week. Not so good. Oh, no, you can see that. Fuck. 7-7. 50%. I gotta do better than that. 50% doesn't help anyone. 50% doesn't help anyone. It'd have been better off if I went 0-14. At least you know you could fade the hell out of me. It's alright. It's alright. We're back. It's a new week. We're gonna dominate. We're gonna go better than 50%. Better than the book. That's the plan. Is that gonna happen? Yes. All right. Enough bullshitting. Let's just get right into this thing. Let me turn this down a bit here. All right. Okay. Right off the bat, New Orleans off that dominating victory over Carolina. Give me Dallas. I'm going to lay the 6 with Dallas at home. I'm going to be betting Dallas until proven otherwise. I don't think we have to go into that one too much. I feel very confident that the Cowboys defense will be able to holster Derek Carr. So give me Dallas. I'm going to lay the 6 in Dallas. There's one thing, though. The total on that, never mind. No, I'm laying it. I'm laying it. I'm laying it. All right, moving on. All right, Detroit, Tampa. Tampa's got a lot of guys out in the secondary, right? Detroit is obviously a massive favorite. Everyone's on Detroit. I'll tell you what, though, I did find something interesting when I was looking up how I was going to, handicap this game, and I did see something pretty interesting. So last season, whenever the total of a Detroit game was 50 plus, the under hit 3 of 4 times. 3 or 4 times that happened. But also at the same time, I looked this up. Tampa, 8 of 9 as a road dog. 8 of 9 as a road dog last year. That's a lot of points too. 7 in the hook. I'm taking the under because that stat under hit 3 or 4 times when under over was 50 plus. So give me the under 51.5. I feel good about that. I saw, and I was doing my research. I was like, damn, that's a hell of a stat. I'm using that one. I like that a lot. All right, Indy, Green Bay. Green Bay's not going to have Jordan Love, it looks like. So Malik Willis will be starting probably. Indy came off that 2-point loss to Houston. That was a hell of a game. Indy was in it the whole way, even with all their missteps and issues they caused themselves. And it doesn't matter. Without Love, I think Green Bay doesn't have enough to stop Indy. So I'm taking Indy minus 2.5 on the road. I think they can cover that within that number. I feel good about that. New York Jets going to Tennessee. How's Rodgers going to respond off that loss? In Frisco. I think he's going to respond well. I also like Breece Hall to have a good day too. I don't trust Tennessee at all, especially what they did in that Chicago game. Chicago won the game because they were there. So give me Rodgers, give me the Jets. I absolutely believe they're going to go on the road to Tennessee and easily cover that. Here we go. Frisco to Minnesota. Now, this is funny. I used to live in the Midwest for a couple of years. I was a neighbor to Minnesota. And I will say this. I've seen a lot of Minnesota games living out that direction. This is a game that gives the Vikings fans hope because they're going to somehow, they might possibly win this because this is how Minnesota operates. They'll beat a team they're not supposed to beat, and then they'll get crushed by somebody they should crush. So just going off the universe and what I've seen in the past, I've already read that book before. I'm taking Minnesota with the points at home at 4.5. I think KOC will have those guys ready, and I believe I think the Niners are in a little trouble coming up here. So give me Minnesota with the points at home, 4.5. Everyone's on the Niners so hard. I just give me Minnesota. Here we go. New England hosting Seattle. Oof. New England shocked the world last week with shutting down Burrow and those pesky Bengals. Seattle, they were down to Denver early at home, and they were able to rally the troops and pull out the W. I'm going to take the Patriots at home with the points just because I'm actually betting on their defense. I'm betting on their defense to keep this within the field goal. I feel that defense is a lot better than we anticipated. I think everyone thinks that, even though, yeah, the Bengals had their issues, but still, I like that. I like New England at home +3. I love it. Here's a stinker, huh? The New York Football Giants going to Washington. 1.5 point spread for the Commanders at home. This game is stinky. It's a stinky game. Give me the under. Under 43. I don't anticipate we're going to see a ton of points. So I feel good. I'll take the under on that one. Here we go. Yeah, Chargers at Carolina. Wow, Carolina looked like crap, huh? Like hot garbage. I've been seeing a lot of people talking this week about how, teams that get destroyed week 1 tend to come back the next week and cover the spread. Well, Carolina lost 6 in a row last season. 6 in a row. And I'm just going to keep fading Carolina until proven otherwise. Give me the Chargers at 5. It seems like a lot, but at 5 in Carolina, yeah. Cleveland going to Jacksonville. Jacksonville 3-point favorite. Cleveland is in a lot of trouble. They got a lot of issues on the field and off the field. Jacksonville could have won that game last week against Miami. They kind of let it go at the end there. They kind of let the wheels fall off, and Miami took advantage. I love Jacksonville here at home, only with laying a field goal. Yes, give me Jacksonville laying the points. Who we got? Oh yeah, this is something here. Okay. This is an upset alert, I think. I think it's too many points. I know everyone thinks Baltimore's going to win by 100. The last time these two met, similar conditions, Raiders on the road as a dog, big dog, and Baltimore highly touted favorite. Money's on the percentage. Everything's going on Baltimore. The public is telling me. I mean, the last time the Raiders did this happened to them. They won the game. What was it? Yeah, 33-27 outright. I'm taking the Raiders. I can't believe I'm saying this after watching what they did against the Chargers in week 1. I'm still going to take the Raiders. I think that's a ton of points. 8.5. That's a ton of points. And the public's making me nervous. Give me the Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders there. I think there's an upset in Baltimore this weekend. I'm taking the points, so I ain't taking the money line. Taking the points. I want that to be clear. Okay. Those Rams going to Arizona, divisional matchup here in week 2. Arizona looked really good against Buffalo. They did. They looked really good against Buffalo. Then again, Allen took over at the end, and he just did Josh Allen stuff and just bullied his way down the field. And, yeah, they won. But Arizona did cover. Keep that in mind. They did cover last week. Rams got some injuries stacking up on them. Sean McVay's a hell of a head coach. They always have a good roster. Their defense is always, it's there. For this one, I'm going to take Arizona, and I'm just going to take a money line. It's only 10 cents more to take a money line. Granted, might as well go -1. It's the same thing. Yeah, all right, Arizona. Yeah, Arizona -1. I just feel like Arizona's going to have enough for the Rams and the Rams injury issues they got going on. Yeah, give me Arizona. Pittsburgh at Denver. Now, Denver is probably going to be Fields, right? As we're recording this, it's Friday. It's going to be Fields, I imagine. I don't think Russ is playing. Denver, it was a weird game in Seattle they had week 1. I will say, I don't think there's going to be a lot of points here. I mean, Pittsburgh didn't even score a touchdown last week. Denver's defense, I think they can contain that Pittsburgh offense. I really want to take the points with Denver at home against Pittsburgh. I'm going to take the under 36.5. I don't think there's going to be a ton of touchdowns in this game. A lot of field goals. I don't think there's going to be a ton of touchdowns. So yeah, give me the under 36.5 with Pitt visiting Denver. Cincinnati, Kansas City. All right, what's going on with Burrow? People are freaking out about how he picks up a water bottle. I think we're looking at this a little too much. I think people need to zoom out a bit. They're way too zoomed in on this. Kansas City, they won the opener against Baltimore with Isaiah Likely's little toesies hanging right on the back of that end zone. That was brutal, huh? I like Kansas City to have a good game this week, especially because it's their second game. They're back at home again. I think Kelsey. Oh, yeah, Kelsey's going to have a day. I got Kelsey also having 2 touchdowns. I'm add that to my card. And I trust Joe Burrow to figure it out. Cincinnati started slow, but I trust Burrow to figure it out. I trust Kansas City to put up some points. Give me the over 48. Over 48. Also adding to my card, Kelsey, 2 or more touchdowns. That's a double pick on that game. 2 or more touchdowns. That's definitely not going to bite me in the ass. Ooh, here we go. Sunday night. Them Chicago Bears going to Houston. Caleb Williams did not have a great week 1. They still won the game. That's all that matters. Don't ever apologize for winning. Ever apologize for winning. The Chicago defense turned it up in the second half against Tennessee and shut them down. They made their quarterback look kind of like Daniel Jones almost. It was reminiscent of Daniel Jones. Houston, man, that's a balanced team. They can run the ball. Stroud could chuck the rock. Their defense plays mean and fast. I really like Mixon have a good day on the ground against that Chicago defense. I'm comfortable laying the points with Houston at home on Sunday night, -6.5. I really love that game. I was kind of looking at the totals, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to trust that Houston is ready to fucking roll. Give me Houston -6 at home. All right, Monday night, Atlanta going to Philly. Philly gets an actual home game, even though it's their second home game in a row, but this one's actually in Philadelphia. Atlanta looked, Atlanta looked bad. Kirk Cousins also did not look great. Man, I'll tell you, I don't think Atlanta is going to have it figured out in that amount of time against Philadelphia. Philly's going to give me Philly laying the 6.5 at home off a mini bye. They got like a miniature bye because they played on Friday last week. I know it's only a day or 2 more. Shut up. It's still a mini bye. I love that a lot. Give me that. Now, I did throw together another, a parlay for the people. Little 3-legger here. I love this. I love this one. I feel pretty damn good about this. Chargers going to Carolina, laying 5. Love it. Indy going to Green Bay. No Jordan Love. Indianapolis almost beat Houston last week. Indy -2.5. And then Jacksonville at home against the Browns, only a field goal favorite. That's wild to me. So yeah, this is my favorite 3-legger I got to this for Sunday. All 10 o'clock games, +554. If it hits, hey, you got some extra change going into the afternoon games. Also, what I liked when I was messing around, taking a look at everything, I found a touchdown parlay I kind of like here. It's a little heavy. It's a little big. It is a 6-legger. Now, we all know what happens when you bet 6-leggers. They inevitably fail. But I do love this. I love Harrison Jr. to get his first touchdown against the Rams. Breece Hall against Tennessee. Love it. I think Rico Dowdle gets in that Dallas game and not Zeke. I like Dowdle a lot in that game. Jamar Gibbs is going to break loose at some point. He's getting a tud. Travis Etienne is the man. I know he had that fumble in the red zone last week, but it's going to get corrected. He's the man. Kelsey did not score week 1. I bet he gets 2 Sunday. So he's on there. That's plus 69.60. That's a fatty. That's a biggin. That's $700 off a $10 bet damn near. Consider it. All right, that's it. We're going to wrap this one up. As always, I hope we win everything and win them all. Happy betting. Good luck.